Y'all, I have a whole slumlord. Just look at my bathroom. Do you see it? Do you see what's going on in this bathroom? Hey, what's going on these back roads and these paved streets? My name is Keisha, and I am a homesteader. You know, and I normally don't name drop. You know what I'm saying? I normally do not name drop, but I'm gonna have to say it. That slumlord is me. When I first moved here, I was just trying to basically put a band-aid on a big gaping hole. And once I get in, I'll fix it. So that's what I'm doing now. You're probably wondering why this room looks like an episode off of Dexter. Well, that's because if your house was made before 1980, then more than likely you have asbestos in your home. So I had to get suited and booted up. I feel like I survived Memphis. You think I'm gonna let asbestos take me out?
Everything I needed. Try to give me all the clues, hoping I would see the truth. Didn't know it, didn't know till we parted. Couldn't see the signs until you had enough and said goodbye. Wish I could go back to where we started. Wish that I could find a way to say sorry that I let you go, sorry that I got so cold. Wish I could go back to what we were. Know that I was stupid, I was but a fool then. Know that I was stupid, blew it, loosened what we were. Started out the perfect way, stayed in bed for rainy days. Didn't know it, had everything I needed. When I think of all the times I got it wrong and let you down. Didn't know it, but what we had was perfect. Couldn't see the signs until you had enough and said goodbye. Wish I could go back to where we started. Wish that I could find a way to say.
You guys, what y'all don't see behind the scene is I have ice packs, and that's because if you can imagine all the heat from your attic escaping to one room, a small room at that, it is burning up in here, and my ice pack has melted, so I'm gonna have to go get another one. Yep. trace the inside of it. I'm just tracing the inside, and I'm going to do that all the way around. All right, now we're gonna lift this off, and I have the trace lines kind of fainted right there, but you can see it. The trace line all the way around, and this is basically what I'm trying to make the pattern look like, right? So the next thing I need to do is I need to mark a line that's directly in the middle, because I want that point directly in the middle. And then the reason why I did the line on the side is because that way I know where I need to stop and cut my wood off, because this pattern is going in the inside of the box. Now that I have traced the cut line, I just got to take it outside and cut. I added some smaller strips in there just to give it a little pow. I have numbered the wood so that I can stain it and be able to put it back in order. As you see, I have traced this right here, and now I have to cut it out. Keep from having to set the camera and stuff back up, I think I'm gonna cut this whole solo dolo. I had this piece of foam outside, so I just got to beat it up a little bit. Not so much on this side, but on this side here. It is toe up from the flow up. But I'm still going to use it. Now I have to drill the hole for the electrical wire to go through. I want to start off by saying I am not a licensed electrician. Do not do nothing you see me do at home or abroad. It is all taped up now. Y'all, all the time and effort I put into that, there was no way that I was going to risk dropping it. So I had to go get some outside help. So tight and staying up there. I think I might have to make an in-town run. Y'all know, which I hate to do. But the only spackle I have, and I'm still trying to figure out how this is possible. Well, the only spackle I can find in the house is this one right here. And this one came from the 5-quarter tree because it's no longer $1. But anyway, I'm gonna try to use it. It's the like fluff, so I don't know, but I don't care if it work, it work. I was using it to fill in little holes, picture frame holes. I just take my finger and rub it across the hole and done. But anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead on and try it. I'm gonna try it because I don't want to go in town, so I'm gonna try it. I have a small dilemma. I have a small dilemma, and that is that there is like a minute gap at the top, and it ain't really minute. I mean, we can see it a mile away. Let me show it to you. Okay, as you can see, you see the gap, right? Okay, I need to try to find a creative way to fill that in without looking like I filled that in. Okay, so I think I can come up with a solution, which, you know, we're gonna see how it looks when I get it all in place. If it don't look right, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna scratch it, and you will never see this part of the video. It will self-destruct. But anyway, I ain't never back down from a challenge. So, you know, I'm like my ex-co-worker's husband. If you see me in a fight with a bear, pour honey on me, okay? Don't help me, help the bear. As you can see, I have sealed it, but I'm not going to keep it like that. so dusty, but at least I got that sanding done. This right here is a mold killer primer. Put this on versus just regular primer because this is a bathroom, so we want to keep all mold and mildew down. Okay. That's enough stirring. Let me get started painting. The next problem I have is every time a piece of dust blows across the power lines, the power goes completely out. Like some pollen has to drop on the power line and it's gonna be completely lights out. So I'm trying to come up with a solution for when the power goes out. So what I came up with was these string lights. They're low in voltage. They give off an ambiance, but some light is better than no light. So I'm gonna string these up around the perimeter of the bathrooms, and then I'm gonna hook it up and see how it goes. I'm just gonna see how much light it gives off. Alright, so this is how much light it's giving off so far, and I've only strung up this and over the shower. This is what it looks like with it out. So this is the light on, off. So I think that'll work perfect when the power's out. If I can still see me, you see me? Good morning. I am almost done. The only thing I have left to do is, I don't know if you see those wood strips, they got to be painted black. Let's see if I can lift this up. As you can see, along the wall, there will be trim going up right there. I also have to put the light fixture up, and those holes, I have to fill those in with wood filler and paint. And then I think we'll be done. And I think we'll be good after that. Alright, well, let me go fix myself up and get started. I looked up right here. I was like, what happened there? Maybe I scraped something. But then I realized I saw the little netting part. That is the drywall strip that I used. And then so I did this right here, and it like peels. So Dollar Tree spackle got an F. Now I gotta go over that again. How about I thought I had the camera rolling? It's taking away too much of my life. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know what to do about it though. It has to be away from the wall for the light to shine down, but it's blocking it so much that it's taking away my ambiance. So I don't know. Thank you for watching today's video, and stay tuned for part 2. I appreciate you guys watching the video, but you guys have overstayed your welcome, and I'm going to need to trespass you. I'm going to need you to get off my land. Bye. Next time on Just Asking for a Friend.